Today, we're going to be taking on what is by far the worst part of the game. But, I don't want to be negative, so I'm going to try to go in this as positive as I can. Yeah, who am I kidding? This is always going to be negative. This is always going to be negative and bad. Hey everybody, it's the McMaster 14. Welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we completed the Forest Temple, awakened Saria as a sage, and what else did we? Oh yeah, we also learned the truth about Link's past. In this episode, we're going to be doing the worst side quest in the entire game, which is why I was so negative in the intro. So let's get playing. But first, let's start off with something a bit more positive. A spontaneously materializing Sheik. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the Pedestal of Time. By doing this, you'll travel back in time 7 years. The time will come when you need to return here quickly. I will teach you, for when that time comes. The song to return to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of Light. Upright, upright, left up. Pretty simple. There we go. You've learned the Prelude of Light. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Link, we shall meet again. Again, really wish I could do that with Deku Nuts. Well, we start off this episode in as positive way as we can, but it's now time to get into the worst part of the entire game. At least in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree with me. There might be one part of the game that people find worse than this, like what we're about to do. But for me, this is by far the worst part of the game. The way we start this terrible, terrible side quest is by going in here. Oh, you're quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome too. Hehe, your name is Link, isn't it? Hehe, don't be surprised. I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. Hehehe. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for business like this. Hehe. Oh, I can only hope that the world gets even worse. The ghosts, called Poes, are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyard. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay you a lot of money for it. So we have to catch Poes and sell to this guy. Or sell them to this guy. If you remember when we were walking around Hyrule Field earlier, I want to get out of Epona's song now. Well, I want to get out of Epona, like, I want to play the song to get out of Epona. Here we go. You remember earlier when we were heading to the Forest Temple from Lake Hylia, we actually ran into a Poe there, and I said that there was a side quest that had to deal with those guys, so we didn't actually end up catching it. But before we do this side quest, there's actually one thing that I want to do in Kakariko Village that's not quite as bad as this. Heck, it's nowhere near. No side quest could no side quest could ever come as nearly as bad as the one we're going to be doing later. What I want to do in Kakariko Village is I actually want to head to the to this shooting gallery here that opened up because it completed construction while we were sleeping. Or sleeping in the Temple of Time, I should say. This isn't related to that post side quest at all, but I want to handle this right now. No, dang it! I already messed up. Oh, they're over there. That's fine. There we go. Almost. Alright, at least we got a free try. There we go. Alright, we got all the red ones. Got those blues. I think we've almost got this. There we go! That wasn't that hard. And our prize is a big quiver. We can now carry 40 arrows in total. Alright, that was a lot better. At least better than my original recording, because I had a failed recording of this, but it just didn't turn out that good. Like, it was horrible. But anyways, that is, we now have 40 arrows, and our quiver was completely filled. We're going to need a lot of arrows for this side quest, so I just wanted to complete that now. And now, this post side quest, I don't think we can complete it in this one episode, and since I think it's a crime to spend more than one episode on it, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where to get all the Poes, and if I can't kill him on camera, then I'll just do it off camera. Because this isn't a very exciting side quest, and even with editing, it can still take 45 minutes. So this first Poe should be somewhere around here, and I will... Yeah, Navi. I will openly admit to something right away. I am using a guide for this. Right there it is. So this is the guy we need to capture. Alright, they each take 2 arrows to die. Alright, so we can catch it in a bottle, and we can sell it at the ghost shop for a lot of money. We are going to need a lot of empty bottles for this side quest, so it looks like I'm going to have to use up my fairy so we have more bottles. Yeah, it's not going to do anything, but I still want to have all the bottles that I can. And I guess while we're making our way to the next Poe, I'll explain why the side quest is so terrible. First, well, I should actually probably find out where the location of the next Poe is. Or it's right in front of Lon Lon Ranch, I think. So first, the Poes don't actually spawn in random areas, they actually spawn in set locations around Hyrule. Which the game really should have told you, because I'm pretty sure, unless you look at a guide, you'll never find out that they don't spawn... They don't spawn in random locations. Oh, come on. Oh, I got it! That was cool! I couldn't even see it. So they don't spawn in random locations, they spawn around Hyrule Field. And unless you have a guide, you'll probably never figure out where they are because they spawn in some pretty obscure locations. Second, you need empty bottles for this side quest, and spoiler alert, the price you get for completing this side quest is the 4th empty bottle. Which means that if you're going for all 10 Poes, which you need to complete this side quest, you can take a minimum of 4 trips. Alright, this next Poe should be around here somewhere, I think. Come on, I know you're here. Oh, there it is. That's another thing you need to know about the Poes. If they hit a wall, they'll disappear. This side quest, the worst part about this side quest is that even if you know where all the Poes are, it can still take up to 45 minutes. Like, I remember doing this side quest in practice, and it still took me 45 minutes, even though I knew where all the Poes were, and I mastered the aiming process of this game. Alright, we gotta stop him. Alright. Also, this side quest can waste a lot of arrows if you're not exactly the best at aiming, which I'm not. So we have to go around this way. Come on, I know you're here. I know you're here. Don't pretend that you're not. I'm gonna try one more time to get this one, and if I can't, then I'll just move on to the next one, because I don't want to have to kill all of them on video, because like I said, that can take like 45 minutes. So I'll just show where all of them are. If I can't kill all of them, then whatever. Jeez, where is it? I swear it was right around here. Maybe this one? I know it was by one of these shrubs. There it is. Oh, no, we can't let it get away. No, stop going to the ranch. There we go. We stopped it. So let's get this one in a bottle. And now that we've filled all of our bottles, we need to go back to the ghost shop. So it's useful that we learn the Prelude of Light so we can easily warp back to the Temple of Time and Castletown. So to recap why this side quest is so terrible, you need other empty bottles to get the fourth empty bottle that you earn from this side quest. You need to take a minimum of 4 trips because of that. If you're not good with the aiming, you can waste a ton of arrows and not even capture the Poe, meaning that you'll constantly have to go to some area to refill on your arrows. What I do most of the time is I just head back to Kakariko Village and buy arrows from there. It can also take a really long time, even if you're good at aiming. And yeah, so I can defend a lot of things in this game. Like I can defend a lot of dungeons that are bad in this game. Like there are 2 dungeons that most people dislike in this game, and I will defend both of those things. I'll even defend Navi, despite the fact that most people find her very annoying. But this side quest is one thing about this game that I will not defend. I think this side quest deserves all the hate that's accumulated over the years, and I will never defend it. But anyways, now we have to sell all these Poes. We have to sell 10 of them to him, so there we go. And every time we sell Poes to him, he puts 100 points on the card, and as soon as we reach 1,000 points, we get that special prize. Also, the side quest, you could do it for more money, which I honestly don't think it's worth it since the game absolutely showers you with cash anyways, so a couple extra 50 rupee things aren't going to do that much. Anyways, now we've sold all of our Poes and we have to go out and find more. So let's call back Epona. So yeah, I've never liked this side quest. It's by far my least favorite in the entire game, and probably my least favorite in the entire series, because it's so long, it's so tedious, because you have to keep going back to Castletown. It's so hard to capture all the Poes, and overall, it's just a really annoying side quest for not that big of a reward. I mean, if it was something like a brand new heart container, then I would hate on this side quest a little less, because that's actually worth your time. But this one, just the empty bottle, it's just not worth it. I remember the first time I was going for a 100% run, I actually ignored this side quest completely because I just didn't want to do it. Also, there's the next big Poe right around here, so let's try to chase it out, like, closer to the ranch. That'll give us the best chance of capturing it. And like I said, if we can't capture it, and then we'll just have to, you know, skip it. Come on, I know you're around here somewhere. Maybe we chase it this way. Oh, come on! Don't go towards the wall! Don't go towards the wall! Don't go towards the wall! We're going on a wild chase here. Oh, come on! Dang it! Alright, well, you guys saw where the Poe was. It's around that area there, so we'll just have to come back to that one. And by we, I mean me, because, well, I'm not gonna make you guys suffer through a 45-minute long side quest where I'm just capturing Poes. And I believe the next big Poe. Oh. Yep, it's around here. I believe if we lure it out here, we can actually chase it in the direction that we chased the other one. Oh, this is perfect. There we go. If you get it once and stun it, you can actually shoot it again really quickly. If you want to catch it in a bottle, you got... Alright, yeah, we got another one. And now the sixth one, the sixth big Poe anyways, is actually closer down to where we saw the first one. Like, well, not the first one, but you know, the one we saw when we were heading to the Forest Temple. I believe it should be along this path right here, right beside it anyways. Come on, I know it's here. I promise, I know it's here. Also, you have to be on Epona for this. If you're wondering why I'm on Epona, it's because the big Poes actually won't spawn if you're not on Epona. Maybe this grass patch is an indicator or something? Oh, it was! Ooh, that one went down quickly! And I got more arrows! And the last one, at least that we can get right now, I believe is somewhere down here. It's actually pretty hard to determine where it is exactly. Ooh! Right as I said that! Oh, I thought I might be able to snipe it. There we go! We're actually making progress on this side quest! But now we have to return to the ghost shop. And I completely played the wrong song. Oh, that time it was just a fade away. I wonder why that was. And for the last segment of this video, since I don't think we're gonna be able to capture the last four, at least mainly because this video is getting kind of long. I'm pretty sure we're almost at 20 minutes by now. So I'm gonna try to show you where the last ones are. Yeah, I've already showed you guys 4 through 7. We've only got 3 more, so that'll be quick. And also how you have to like sit through this slow dialogue instead of just like pressing the B button to skip through it. 100 points on your card. I believe you actually can sell them normal pose, but they don't accumulate your point cards, so that's annoying. Come on. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pressing the B button repeatedly to hope that it skips through these dialogue boxes quicker. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to slice ya. And also, we're now maxed out on cash. We have the biggest wallet in the game, by the way. Well, now we have to go get the last ones, or at least show where they are. I think we're just about over the 20-minute mark by now, so I don't want to prolong this much longer. The next one, I believe, is somewhere up here. I believe we go out here. Yeah, that's in a bit of an annoying spawn spot. So I believe if we go around down here, down the corner of that area, we can actually make it spawn just the same. There we go. No! Don't let it get away! Epona! Well, nevertheless. I believe the ninth one is somewhere down in this crossroad. Ah! We can still fall. No, we can't. Maybe we can make that one reappear? Alright, no, I don't think we can. I at least want to make an attempt at catching this one. Oh, there it is! No, Epona, come on! Really? Whatever. You guys at least know where it is. And the 10th Big Poe, I believe it's actually close to Kakariko Village, so I think we could have gotten this one first. And I believe this one is by far the most annoying one to get. Basically, its spawn spot is actually somewhere down here, like right... I'm not even sure what you call this, a cliff? So you have to run under here, make it spawn, and then snipe it before it gets over the water. It's in the most annoying spawn spot in the entire game because the bridge is like all the way over there. So I don't think we're going to be able to get this one, so I'll just have to do it off camera. I think it just spawned again and despawned, so there's that. Oh, come on! That's cheap. Anyways, I think that's all the time we're going to have for this video. I'll just get the last ones off camera because I don't want to bore you guys any longer. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, I will have gotten all the rest of the Poes, and hopefully you guys didn't get bored with this because this was a pretty boring episode. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you can, like, comment, and subscribe because that would really help out the channel. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. MechMaster, out.